You're listening to Six Music. I'm Russell Howard. This is Jon Richardson.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing, John? You well?
I'm alright, yeah. I was going to say hello to some people, and then I thought, no, just include everyone in this.
Who are we going to say hello to specifically? We said hello to everyone. Now you can individually say hello to people.
Oh, it'd take ages. All my mates. Gary.
Lee and Dave.
Jim.
You haven't got anyone called Jim that you know?
Ned the Shed.
Ned the Shed's a good guy. He's got a massive face, hasn't he?
Yeah, and a massive shed.
It's going to be one of those shows. Hello, we're still in the Edinburgh Festival. It's the end, officially the end of the Edinburgh Festival, although we've got to do 2 more shows.
Two more pointless, drunken shows.
It's a bit annoying, really. We all want to go home now, don't we?
I'm going to get drunk today, and then I'm going to swear a lot.
I heard that.
Yeah.
It was really funny, because last night was the big kind of the award ceremony for the comics in Edinburgh. And our brave hero, Jon, was nominated for the Best Newcomer, and, he didn't win, but that doesn't matter.
No.
It's still been a fantastic festival, and we were there at
You say that.
It's been brilliant. We were there watching, and it was very exciting. We kind of they go, and the winner is, and for some reason I just very, very gently put my hand on your buttocks, didn't I?
Well, what you did is you grabbed my arse,
and
then you said,
he looked so
"Here, everyone, feel how small his arse is." And then you looked at our friend Matt, and you said the precise words, "Here, have a go on that. It's tiny."
Well,
have a go on mine. Mine's massive.
I did, actually. But what I was doing, I was trying to break the tension. Everyone seemed very nervous.
Yeah.
So I sort of just felt your arse. And honestly, it's like a tiny acorn. And I
work out, mate.
I wanted to check with everybody.
I do my pelvic floors.
And I didn't say, "Oi, everybody, have a go on this."
Yeah,
I just said to Fordy.
And then you lifted me up and pulled my pants down. And that did not lower the tension.
No, it didn't.
Not for Christian Slater.
Thank God you didn't win. Christian Slater, who said your name.
He said my name out loud. Jon Richardson.
That's pretty cool, but...
I'll return the compliment.
But that would be fantastic, wouldn't it? But there you go, that's going to be the show. We'll just do the usual kind of... No, we had a really amazing...
Got a guest as well, haven't we?
We have got a guest in the shape of... We Are Clang.
A hawk.
Hey?
I was going to say in the shape of a hawk, as if you like human origami.
What?
Oh, just read it, mate.
I can't stop looking at it.
Oh.
Now, we had an email in from Tony Cooper. This is great. Hi, Russell. Hi, Jon. I was listening to last week's podcast, and I heard you were talking about Gurkhas. We were. I was telling my dad how you could hire a Gurkha, and he told me he had 2 visiting his workplace this week. Now, Tony's dad's either mental... or he's up for a bit of fun. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I asked him if he'd kidnap one so I could send it to you, or get Russell a cheetah. But he wouldn't let me. Love to your Gurkha, she says. Tony, 4 kisses. I quite like that. I like the fact that we're kind of getting in kids' minds, and they're kind of going to, "Daddy, have you got any..." She probably isn't that young.
Yeah,
but
she's 7.
No, but, she's trying to get her dad to capture us a Gurkha. Yeah. But imagine that. "Daddy, please get me a Gurkha." "I can't get you a Gurkha, love." But you said you had 2.
I want a Gurkha now.
I was lying, love. I want you to love me the way you love Russell and Jon. I'll never love you like that.
I had some Cajun chicken last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
You got very upset with me the other day when I went for Cajun chicken with somebody else, didn't you?
Well, you took someone to our restaurant, didn't you?
I didn't know it was our restaurant.
Yeah, you did.
We went for a nice bit of food.
It's called Rico and Russ's.
It is.
That was your first clue. There's posters of us all over the wall.
Yeah.
That was your second clue.
Quite full-on posters.
Yeah.
There's one where I'm just holding it like an acorn.
And women aren't allowed in.
No.
And you took one in, didn't you?
Cracking restaurant, that little Mexican place in Edinburgh. What's it called?
Zihuatanejo.
What's it actually called? You little racist.
Pancho Villas.
Yeah, that's it. It's fantastic. I went there with somebody and he got really upset.
Yeah.
"What are you doing in the restaurant without me?" "No, just having some food." "Right, what am I doing?" "I don't know, crying."
Exactly,
Right.
you didn't know, did you?
No.
Didn't even phone me.
What
are you doing? Just having a meal with all my comedian friends.
I was having a meal with 2
What are you
of my...
doing? Just coiled up in the corner of my
Sat
bedroom.
in your we had a fantastic Sunday though, didn't we? Saturday. Watching match of the day. Fantastic. Because we're up here doing the festival. It's great just having a kind of a curry and watching the football, having a lot of fun. Our mate James got a little bit drunk, and then we watched you on the top 100 funniest thingamajigs. What was it called?
Yeah. That is a show I'm proud to put my name to.
It was really funny because they did that really sneaky thing. They basically, when you do those kind of shows, they record you, just saying anything. And then they just sneakily go, "What do you think of Will Young?" And you could just see John's tired and deflated. "He's all right." And that's all they show. They just cut to all the funny things you've said. "Well, we're not going to use that. That's far too original, and that can't keep our pointless agenda of these programmes." So it just cuts to him going, "Did anyone say anything about Will Young?" "I just one bloke. He was all right." And that was it. Good telly, though.
Yes.
Now, what are we going to do? What we're going to do today? We should sort of get the show going. I don't really know what the theme should be. Really.
Well, you wanted to get as a catchphrase this week, didn't you?
I think that'd be quite good, don't you?
Because I'm in a grump this morning.
Yeah, I am.
I've had enough. Everyone's got very rude at the end of the. I think I'm about to start speaking out. I've decided
about to start.
I don't ever confront people.
Whatever.
When things happen in the street, I don't. When have you ever seen me?
Hang on a minute, you could become a vigilante.
I think so. Well, not just against rudeness. I was walking back last night, dejected, and having had my dream stolen away from me at the last minute. Right? And
Can't believe to Italy.
Two ladies, right, and I use the term loosely and in inverted commas, dressed up to the 8.2s at best.
Right.
Staggering along the street, right, and one of them, coughing away, goes, "Can I have your jumper?"
To you.
And I really wanted to say, well, you could stop coughing in my face for a start, you dirty, and then a word.
Right.
But I didn't say anything, and I hated myself for it, and I stewed on that all night, and then I was walking into the studio this morning, and this toothless old man just went, "Hey, time." And I should have gone, well, first get a watch, I recommend Argos, right, and then learn how to read it, and then learn how to deal with people. And I didn't. I went, it's about 5 to 9.
Yeah, maybe don't dress up as a clock. when you're wandering around.
I've run out of clothes. It's the end of the festival. I haven't done my washing. All I had left was that grandfather clock.
But there's something wonderfully brilliant about that. You know, you can't get rid of old men shouting weird at you in the street.
You can get rid of rudeness, so you can just not answer rude old men.
But that's what makes the world beautiful sometimes.
Just
don't
use the word beautiful.
I'm saying it's quite magical every so often seeing a nutter wander along, go, "Time!" Just asking you, Tuesdays, just shouting random stuff at you is fun.
It's fine if they shout, "Oh, my name's Derek the Rabbit. I used to be a magician and now I've had a breakdown," or whatever. But if they're just shouting and spitting in your face, and there's always that danger that you never know they're going to actually flip out any minute.
I used to be Derek the Rabbit and then I had a breakdown.
Yeah. No, I used to be a children's entertainer, he says.
Oh, I see.
Listen to him.
Oh, okay.
Are you ever going to communicate with the loony bins if you don't learn to listen to them?
So what are you going to do to these ladies?
I'm just going to start speaking out now. So if that woman asks for my jumper again by coughing in my face, I'm going to say we can start by stop spreading your germs. Coughs and sneezes spread diseases.
Yep.
Then you can dress appropriately for the evening you're going out for.
Right.
I suggest you hail a taxi. The streets are very dangerous at this night.
In fairness, she ain't going to get a cab on a Saturday night.
Well, she should phone one. She should carry a number with her in the mobile. I have a taxi firm number in my mobile at all times.
Why were you walking?
Because I needed some time to think. I'm all right. I can look after myself. I got to the gym.
That's what you could tell her.
If it comes down to
if this comes to a fight, I go to the gym and I'm looking for a girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, no, she was horrible.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that what it comes down to?
No.
See, that's the thing.
She was fairly good looking. She was just a repugnant human being. She shouldn't be allowed.
She shouldn't be allowed. Well, now we really have gone full circle. A minute ago, you were going to gently chastise it. Now you're wondering.
Gently chastise. You cough in my face and then ask me for my jumper.
What? So you're going to have
No, do you know why I've got?
You're
going to
have her killed. Pol Pot. Pol Pot. We've been here before. Pol Pot. This is essentially what you're going to do. You're going to destroy people.
Do you know why I've got a jumper on, loves? Because when I left this evening, I thought it might be a bit cold when I'm coming back. I'll probably take a jumper with me. You, on the other hand, thought I'll find myself some man to cover me in his flesh. And then that'll keep me warm. Well, unlucky you didn't strike out, and perhaps it's because you've got bad personal hygiene.
What's great about it is going to be loads of drunk people in the mornings waking up and going, "I think I saw the OCD pixie again. I was walking along it, Ken. I've just vomited on the street. All of a sudden, well, that was a mistake, wasn't it? The bloody thing was there.
There's a bin right there.
The OCD pixie, that could be your superhero.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be the thing. Let's get Jon a name for his the new vigilante that he's apparently created. And I thought it was going to be against people fighting in the street, but thus far, you want to kill people...
If I see a fight, I get involved.
Yeah, well, but we haven't explained that. Thus, it's been coughing and, what was the other one?
You're not coughing someone's face, you do.
Someone's asked you the time and someone's coughed.
He didn't ask me for the time. Asking me for a time involves a question, which begins with the words what, where, why, or who.
Same!
And ends with a question mark. It isn't just one word, shouted. That's not a question.
It might have been Mike Myers.
It wasn't Mike Myers.
Head, pants, no!
He had 2 teeth.
Right.
And not a lot of hair. And a big old coat. He should have met up with that girl.
No, that's a fair point. But he had nothing underneath it. Time! And if you'd have said, Maybe that's why he was a flasher, and he went time, and you put your head down like, no, and just wandered off, and he was about to go, sexy time, and just pull up his coat and sort of...
Oh, there are other options. I didn't hang around. He might have been singing Time by Freddie Mercury.
Absolutely.
And I didn't understand. Time! Waits for nobody.
Yeah, exactly. These are the things we don't know, and yet you'd have him killed. I'm with John, someone says, Laura, in fact, she says, always have a jumper and a cab number in case some short drunk builder isn't up for it.
Isn't up for it?
Yep.
Wow. Well, that's it. I mean,
It's
when you say I'm with John, that end bit
I
doesn't really apply.
shall need me cab number in case a short drunk builder isn't up for it.
In case Barry don't put out.
Yeah, it's pretty weird that. There's some people who want to say hello to us at the Leeds Festival. Good morning to all involved. We're
not at the Leeds Festival.
Yeah, but they are. They're saying we're at Leeds Festival, wishing love to everyone, love to everyone's mother. The tiny rock infants seem to be confused by it, though. Don't really make any sense of that.
Leeds is a very young festival, that's what it means. A lot of 16 and 17
there were rock
year
infants
olds.
knocking around. I thought, blimey.
There were what?
Rock infants. Our friend Al Pitcher went to do the comedy festival. You did it last year, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
It's quite a journey from Edinburgh to Leeds.
It's a trek. Trek.
He said things were thrown at Mr. Simon Amstell.
Oh, right. This year?
Yes. People had done whoopsies into bottles and slung them at him.
Right.
Now, he may have been lying, but that's effort, isn't it?
Yeah.
As Pitcher would. He's got
or just tidiness. Maybe they got caught short and all they had was a bottle.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the case. I don't think people were doing it on that. I think people would just go...
Simon Amstell works for the BBC, hence is a public service broadcaster, so they thought, I've been caught short and I have to do it in this bottle. Yeah. I'll give it to Simon and he'll know what to do with it. He'll have a man who deals with poop jars.
Poop jars?
I like the phrase poop.
You do, didn't you? Yeah. We were talking about this the other day in the podcast, right?
Not poop.
5 times. We sat and watched it, listened to it together whilst playing Pro Evo. 5 times he pointed out that I had at some stage soiled myself, which is simply not the case. Once in my 3 times in my adult life.
Exactly.
Yeah. But all you know, sort of fun attached to them. You know, well, we were having a right laugh at that school that time I did it.
Yeah, I was having a laugh, but yet I managed to keep myself inside myself. That's quite key to my enjoyment of any situation, the not having the fear that I might soil myself. You, on the other hand, the two go hand in hand.
That's not true.
I know if I've had a real good time because there's an aftermath.
But you, what about we went to Aqualand?
Yes.
There's the thrill and the thing, I might poop myself there.
No, there isn't.
There is a little bit.
No.
Well,
there's never, ever,
and you
ever,
climb up to
ever.
the top of those stairs.
Yes.
And you're sat there going, I am a god, I can kill everybody. And then you jump down that.
Yeah.
Scary. There is a moment when you think, I'm going to lose it here.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my junk.
Oh, dear.
It's so scary. How can you not?
Russell Howard coming down the brown slide.
It's terrifying. Right. Should we get into board games?
Yeah, all right.
Let's start it nice.
You said we've had some classics in this
We've
one.
had an absolute belter. Right now, if you listen to the show on a regular basis, you'll know what are board games. John, tell them.
Are they games what you play when you're bored?
Perfect. Right now, GG Trescothic has sent in what may GG Trescothic has sent in what may possibly be the best board game we've ever had.
Better than Peacocks.
It's well up there, right? Peacocks, if you don't know, is a friend of ours sent in a text what he'd like to do. And the beautiful thing about this, he did not specify his age. He used to put a little towel in between the cheeks of his butt, and he would parade around in front of his parents' guests, acting like a peacock, he said.
Butt naked.
Butt naked. Now, we like to think of him as a 16-year-old, but we're pretty sure he was a kid. Now,
you like to think of him as a 16-year-old so you can soil yourself.
The game, seriously, I'll walk. The game is called...
Where to? The toilet paper shop.
The toilet paper shop.
Yeah, I'm ad-libbing, mate. Just deal with it. Just go with me when I'm like this. Just go with me. I'm unpredictable.
The game's called the Boner Race. The players, male only, race to see who can get an erection the fastest. The use of one's hand or the aid of any arousing literature is forbidden. Gentlemen,
I said
ready,
to you this morning...
Steady, go!
I had one.
Well, I'm a winner!
I had one when you started reading it. I like GG's. I said this morning,
how
are the emails? And you said, oh yeah, we've had some crackers in this week. And I said, oh cool, is it one we can play on air? And you went, yeah, I think it is, yeah.
Well, we can play it, no one's going to know. Let's go now.
If no one's going to know, then fine.
Come on.
How do you check if you've won or not?
We got an official adjudicator. That bloke out of Gladiators, he ain't busy anymore.
John?
The one that Gladiators, ready.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get him.
And he comes in and does what?
Checks if we've got bonus.
Right. I'm not really up
It's going to be a
this, mate.
tricky call to his agent, I'll be honest.
Well, I shouldn't have thought so. We've got some work for him. He'd already said yes. Okie dokie. Can he bring his whistle? Yes, he can.
Yeah, exactly. He whistles, and I wonder what he's doing right now. I wonder how much money it would take to get him out of retirement to blow a whistle when we've achieved full wood.
Yeah, it seems a long trip for him to make for one game.
But why not?
You know,
Let's play
he'd have
it
to
now.
bring his binoculars.
What? So let's get somebody at home to play it. Let's call it the B race, and
Well, we'll go into the next track, and then when people can text in as soon as they get wood.
yes,
What a terrible piece of radio this will be.
No,
and
it's fine.
ladies,
I think that's a
are
great.
we counting a nip on?
a nipper? Yeah, but that's easy. And just nip outside if it's chilly.
Yeah.
You know, you can't do that. You can't pop your wang out of a window. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know. Whereas with a lady, you can. You know, foomf, straight away.
Well, that's nature's help for them, isn't it?
Nature's help. What,
Yeah.
the wind?
Yeah.
What, you're acting like the wind's randy.
Well, if you choose to get turned on by the wind, then you could do that.
They don't choose to do it.
Do they not?
No. And
Do women not get turned on by weather?
well, I would have thought we should speak to Michael Fish. Someone to give him a call, but surely.
You won't get hold of fishy at this time in the morning. He's knee deep.
Now, the boner game may have backfired.
Oh, no, you never want that.
Because we've had a few emails in
Call 911.
saying, no, don't call 911. Imagine that.
Oh, now, I've been playing the boner game and it has backfired. Jon Richardson, it's alright, I've got your number.
It says here, the one time I persuade my mum to listen to your show and you do a link about boners. Why?
Oh, no.
Neither say she wasn't impressed, Charlie. Sorry about that. Just reading out an email, found it very funny. Naboo says, your talk of erections has now made the atmosphere very tense between my mum and I, as this is the first and probably last time she's listened to the show.
Well, that's two gone. Well, after the news, we'll do a link about cakes.
Yes.
All right. You can get away with anything in comedy these days.
Stop it. Now, we basically, earlier on...
I didn't mean it like that. That looks bad. But you can do anything, can't you?
Yeah, but
Can you?
you should be... Not anything. You can't wander on and, you know...
There's puppetry of the penis up here,
Oh, I'll
Russell.
tell you
You can
what.
pretty much do anything.
They're funny, those boys. They're really... They take themselves so seriously. It's hilarious. Just literally, just kind of... Because they're backstage late and live, just kind of go, yeah, tough show tonight. And you can't help but look at them and go, surely
Yeah.
you're just getting your wangs out. As if anyone's going to that going, I preferred last year's show.
Yeah.
Do you know, there's more sort of dramatic tension last year in the way they got their wangs
It was
out.
a real narrative arc
Yeah,
last
exactly.
year.
I mean, when they did the Eiffel Tower and moved softly into the hamburger, it was moving. It wasn't moving. You're going, it's just, you know. Have you seen it? Of course you've seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Have you not?
No.
Oh, would you quite like to?
No.
Little-
You've seen it.
I've sneaked in to watch a bit
You
of it.
do a homage to it in your house.
I
don't you?
do, yeah. I do. I do it
Welcome to Puppetry the Bum.
like... Yeah, no,
I
it's,
say puppetry. It's just me talking, and now you move my bum. It's massive, my bum. You felt John's bum. It's tiny.
it's like the reduced Shakespeare experience with me. I do 5 minutes. I can't do any of the moves.
Shakespeare's Bumlet by Russell Howard.
Very quick. Very quick.
Bummio and Bummiette.
Yep,
I
there's
should
another
be
one.
doing that. And Bumbeth.
Right, you know when we had this chat about
Alas,
no more bum
Poor
based.
bum. I knew him not.
Alas,
Whether 'tis bummier to suffer the bums and bums of outrageous bums, or by opposing bum them. Go on.
No. We had a lovely chat.
I won't say anything about your ass.
I didn't
promise.
say that, did I? I never agreed to stop telling the nation about your sphinctal problems.
I haven't got any sphinctal problems.
You know this is going on the podcast as well,
Yeah,
don't
exactly. Well, I'll bring up your needs and the fact that I think you need things.
you? All right,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
slam. Well, I'll put you soiling yourself and that sentence on, and then it's 1-1.
Okay,
All right. So we're doing board games.
if you want. It's just
Go
going to end
on.
up with you going, oh, and then Russell got his arse out and trumped in front of a pensioner.
Did you?
No.
Did you?
Yes. Murphy. Ask me what the time is. So that's going into callback. Yeah.
It's 10 past trumpet.
Yeah. See, that's what you should have done. What time is it? And then just got your arse out and gone, does this look like the time? And then you out-freak him rather than wanting him destroyed. Just get your bum out and freak him out. Don't kill
I
him.
haven't got time to get my bum out. I was on my way to do a live radio show.
That's a fair point. Now, it's been... we've had some texts in about that it's got quite awkward about certain mothers, you know, were very upset about the boner game. We've all played it. But
it was invented in the 60s, so if your mum's getting all kicky, that's just because she misses the boner game.
But exactly. A few mums got a bit upset, you know. It's not like Parky and such. But somebody sent in a brilliant email.
Parky was great at the boner game.
Exactly. Billy Connolly.
He attached a bell to his, apparently, so that you could tell when he'd won.
Yeah, because you knew he was doing it because Shire horses in a nearby field would just turn their head and go, Parky's playing the boner game, Billy Connolly. Somebody here sent an amazing text that says, my mum found the boner game hilarious. So you have gained a listener here. Excellent. Now, they were talking about awkward. Somebody sent in a fantastic text. You want awkward? I'll tell you awkward. I once had to sit in a room with my mum whilst BBC Three showed a documentary about teens hooked on pornos and masturbation. Both sat in silence. Of course you watched it. You want to see when you're on telly.
Ugly little buggers they were, all these teenagers.
Was that what you thought?
Yeah.
The point
really
of it
funny.
is
It was supposed to be like a really... The BBC Three are really weird, because they
Oh
put
my
these programs
God.
on that tease you into thinking, I wonder if this is going to be an actual documentary.
Never.
And it's just these fat, lonely teenagers going, yeah, I look at boobies. And sometimes...
how old are they?
Like 16, 17.
That's so wrong, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? Because you know some sort of really sort of but some conniving kind of TV reporters going, "Do you want to be on telly? Do you want to be on telly?"
Yeah.
It'll be be a great documentary which show about your problems, and they're on telly forevermore.
One of them, his parents have had to buy him a little caravanette around the back of the house.
God.
He goes into his little caravanette with the internet.
Really?
Yeah, and sometimes he has mates round, and three of them will go in there.
Oh my God! Why would you go on telly? That is a green light to bullying.
Yeah.
Why? This is madness.
This is the needy generation.
That's unbelievable. If I'd have gone to my mum and dad and gone, look, Mum, Dad, I'm going for a period, right? Love touching
Could you
myself.
put trousers on, love?
Stop it. Love. Mate, well, that would be it. That's effectively it, isn't it? Just wandering downstairs and go, look, Mum, Dad, I can't keep my hands off it. Get me a caravan.
Yeah.
How can you have guests round? Do you know that their poor parents have got guest rounds and the caravan's just gently rocking in the background? Oh, yeah, it's all right. He's going for a phase.
Yeah.
He's got his own tug caravan.
Yeah. Join the caravan of onanism.
Yeah, that's like you having a caravan.
Whoa.
No, not for anything like that, because you're not interested in stuff like that, but like to do your jigsaws. or something like that. Yes, John's over there doing his jigsaws.
I nearly got into jigsaws a little while ago.
There you go. See,
never...
I knew. See, with anyone else, that's a full stop. And most people go, "How dare you say I'm into jigsaws?" I nearly got into jigsaws a little moment.
Well, you never grow out of, like, when you're a kid, you're so desperate to have that thing. Like on all the programmes you watch, like Zach Morris in Saved by the Bell, they've all got...
That's an interesting
you think,
link.
What's my thing? What defines Jon Richardson? Constantly searching for...
Jigsaws! Jigsaws! I thought it was spirographs. No.
I bet you had a spirograph and all, didn't you?
No, I never really got into spirograph. My sister had spirograph.
They were the most exciting thing. The first 2 weeks of December, oh my God, they look great, and then
candle maker I had, and paper maker. I used to make my own paper.
When you were how old?
I don't know. 10. Nice paper as well. You can dye it. Like red recycled paper.
Yep.
Oh, it was the right to do that. I just get tired of it after a while.
Brilliant.
Get Set, they were called. Do you remember the Get Set?
You had
games?
your own paper company when you were 10.
I used to make candles and paper.
You used to...
And then invite people around to sexy writing parties.
Yeah, exactly.
Mum, I'm going to need a caravan because my candles and paper is far too tiny. If I'm throwing proper candle parties...
Don't have candles in a caravan unless you got a proper smoker alarm fitted.
So...
Oh, and them tea lights. Put them on a saucer, for God's sake.
Now, so the jigsaws.
Yeah, so I thought about getting into jigsaws. Something to do, innit, in Swindon. And get really
Is that not the most depressing sentence ever? I thought about getting into jigsaws, something to do in Swindon.
Yeah.
There's lots to do in Swindon. You're joining a gym, you told me to find
I've joined the gym.
You're gonna find
You can't be in the gym 8 hours a day, though. I go up there, I do a swim, I lift all the machines. I've given up lifting just the weights now. They're not heavy enough, so I just lift the machines with people on them. 10 reps. Then I go outside.
They're like that, excuse me, you just dropped your jigsaw?
It's not mine. It's not mine, actually. I don't like jigsaws. I like fighting and tattoos and boobies.
And then I go down the Monkey Tavern. Yeah. Couple of cheekies with Barry and Ned the Shed. and then back for just 5 pieces a day. Oh, I can see your smile, the Mona Lisa, and we all know where this is ending up.
What?
It's a jigsaw of the Mona Lisa I'm doing.
Right. Are you really doing one?
No, not yet. Saving that for after Edinburgh as my treat. Well done for getting nominated. Here's a 1,000-piecer. Ooh.
My brother's obsessed with them. He used to do them at Christmas with my nan. It's quite cool. I just haven't got the patience for it.
You haven't got the patience for anything, though.
Well, you know. Oh, dear, hang on.
Oh, it's the weekly burp.
No. Well, no. Oh, dear.
I've got a toffee cheesecake in my fridge at the moment.
Have you?
I'm working my way through. Toffee, cheesecake, vanilla ice cream, and match of the day too. Of course it's Sunday. Of course it is.
Fantastic.
We've had
Laura's
some text.
back. Imagine one day in our lives we're going to get to watch Match of the Day with Mark Lawrenson.
He had a nightmare yesterday, I have to say. Sometimes he chips in and they're always funny, and sometimes they're just everyone else in the studio looks at him, and everything he said yesterday, they just looked at him like he was an idiot. And that was Portsmouth Bolton. Yeah, they want to get a new bike, don't they? And then they all just stare at him and tumbleweed blows across.
Oh, really?
Anyway, now over to Sam Allardyce, who's doing an interview. Yeah, he wants to get a new coat, doesn't he?
Is that what he said? Oh,
They
see, that's
left him stranded.
But that's what's terrific about him, is that thing of they're all trying to concentrate on the game. And we've got a bit of a back history about Laura, that he is pretty much obsessed with being a comedian. So he is not worried in the slightest. He's done football. Football is 5 championship medals. He's done everything you want to achieve in the game. He's, shown he gets flown around the world to watch football. And all he wants to do is crack funnies, which is, he must be so annoying for the rest of them.
Close season.
But the fact that he's literally, he has a job that most people would kill for, and he's going, needs a new coat.
Yeah.
What? That's a joke.
Yeah. Is this on?
Flipping egg.
We'll
Just
do
talk
an
about
Edinburgh
football
show with him next year.
How lovely would that be? I bet he's been lined up by BBC bosses, and they're going, Mark, we love what you do. Easy on the jokes. It's what I do.
Yeah.
You book Laura, you book the funnies.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Hanson's my straight man. We're like Laura Lenardi.
Because we had this lovely image last week. We watched Match of the Day and Laura wasn't on it. We like the idea of Laura watching it in what was it, in a nightie, not a nightie.
Lederhosen.
Not in lederhosen. What's that? A dressing gown that's just open at the chest with the hair out, and he's got like a Baileys over ice, and he's just watching it, just kind of going, "What? Who smacked your face in, Hanson? Because you look like a steak." Is anybody going to ask him what's happened to him? He looks like he's been caved in. He's already got that bloody scar across his head. Now he's got his face mangled.
Yeah.
Sandra, this needs filling. Oh my, Peacock, Gavin, friggin' Peacock. We'll watch it with him one day.
I hope so.
Oh, imagine that.
I hope so. Got to have dreams.
Just him with Sky Plus. Yeah, watch this bit, boys. Yeah, John, keep it flowing. No, that bit goes there. Love a jigsaw. Right, here we go. Listen to this.
Sort your corners.
Sort your corners. Beautiful. Right, board games. Let's do that.
We had a good Shakespeare text about.
Oh, we did actually. Yeah. Sorry, my eyes are dreadful. I can't really see it. Oh dear.
What are you going for? Freestyle, look.
I meant to find the Shakespeare one, but I just came upon a text that said I've achieved a stiffy. We should probably leave that well alone.
That's taking ages, that.
As bums,
that is pathetic.
As bums to
I've had 3.
As bums to wanton bums are we to the bums. Mum, no. Oh God,
that's not part of the quote.
That's not the other bit. And somebody else has said, I can't believe John missed out bottom.
Yeah.
In a Shakespeare bum chat. Joe in Bristow Square.
Yeah, I should have picked up on that.
Oh, this is great. Listen to this. My boss is very eager to say that both her kids have a caravan in the back garden and that they're at it day and night. Oh, my God. Better read this out or we'll never hear the end of it. I can't read. My eyes. My lenses.
Not even when they took my eyes.
Yeah, Christ. I'm blind. Basically, I'm trying to read the text. Is that all right?
I'll read it. I'll read a board game. What's coming off Rosie. Dear Russell and John, teachers at our school play many games whilst invigilating exams. This is something we touched on last week, teachers messing around in exams. A prime example is battleships. One teacher chooses... Have you finished?
Sorry.
You've lost. Everyone's had bonus. One teacher chooses a student and another gets 5 chances at guessing who they've chosen. They guess by standing behind a student's desk and the other teacher nods or shakes their head from the other side of the hall. We've also heard that... We've also heard that some teachers play bull blank bingo during exams, but we haven't the faintest idea what it is. If anyone else has heard of it, we'd love to be enlightened. So if you know what bull bingo is, then feel free to text in and explain.
This is a fantastic one, right? This is a board game called What's your mum wearing? Which is fantastic, right? Listen to this. Friends take it in turns to guess what your mum is wearing. The closest to guessing the complete outfit is the winner. If you haven't seen your mum that day, and yourself, you have no idea what she's wearing, then you have to phone her, which must be a brilliant phone call. Just go, "You right, Mum? Yeah, how you doing? Yeah. No, I'm eating really well. What are you wearing?" And just my mum would go, "Just jeans, just a top, loose fitting, slippers."
I think both our mums listen. Should we have a game of what's your mum wearing?
Let's do that. Yeah, that'd be great. And then we can call them up, and we might be able to put them through on air.
Oh, my mum won't go for that.
Oh, yes, she will. I'll tease it out of her. Your mum will be wearing, I imagine, a nightie.
It's Sunday, so she'll be having... It's bank holiday weekend as well.
She ain't dressed yet. She's got... she's got a nightie on. She's not up for the day. She's just kind of pottering about. She's got a lovely cup of coffee, steam going everywhere.
There'll be a little something inside that as well. Yeah. Get her going.
Just a drop like that. Just walking around. She's chatting to the kettle. It's one of those mornings. She's got one sock on. and maybe that's it. She's just wearing one sock and she's wandering around drinking coffee.
Are you implying my mum's had a breakdown?
No, not in any way. No. On a serious guess, I'd say your mum nightie.
Nightie?
Yeah, you know, kind of like with a dressing gown and that.
All right.
With toast all over it.
All right, I'm going to say your mum is wearing a white T-shirt.
Yep.
Quite tight fitting, sort of down to her elbows.
Yep.
Jeans and trainers.
No, I like the
Yeah,
idea that
exciting,
people all over the nation are sort of anticipating what our parents are wearing.
I think my mum's going to cheat and go and get dressed.
Yeah,
in,
it should be a sneak.
What are you wearing now? Well, I'm wearing a white tiara.
Well, I've actually spray painted the word wonder on my belly. But yeah, so I went for a nightie with your mum and
Did you?
Spring
When did you do that?
Well, you know, you've got to do something in your afternoon. That is so you, that pink. I know. And you went for jeans and a white shirt.
You're going to have to pay for those trousers now.
I'm implying I'd shat myself.
Oh,
unbelievable!
Great
Right,
being me.
now who are we going to first? We're going to
Go to your mum.
Go to my mum, right?
Yeah.
Hello, Mum.
Hi.
You all right?
Yeah, fine.
What are you wearing?
I've got a pair of skinny jeans with turn-up
Yeah.
and a T-shirt with flowers on.
What colour?
Oh.
Blue and white.
Blue and
Oh,
white.
I'm
Wow.
taking
And
that.
what are you wearing on your feet?
I'm barefooted.
All right, nice. Well, we had trainers. Okay, we're doing a thing on the radio where some people play a game. They say, "What's your mum wearing?" So we thought we'd ring you up to see what you can play. You can ring up Nanny, sees what she's wearing. Do you fancy that?
You don't want to ask what your dad's wearing.
Oh, really? What's that wearing?
Well, a pair of check shorts that don't match his T-shirt, which is stripy.
Right.
A pair of trainers with black socks.
Right. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than that. I thought it was going to be like a cat suit or something like that.
Well,
How are the
I've
dogs?
seen them.
How are the dogs, John says.
How are they?
Yeah.
Oh, they're fine. Bertie's having another operation on the 5th.
Okay, right. Well, never mind. We should go. Anyways, I'll see you when I get back from Edinburgh.
Okay, then.
All right.
Take care. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
Oh, that's quite nice. Oh, it's quite nice talking to your mum, isn't it? Just from nowhere.
Yeah.
It's a bit, yeah.
Well, you should phone her more regularly. Is my mum there?
Hello.
Hiya!
Hiya.
How are you?
Hello?
I'm fine, thank you.
What are you wearing?
Well,
Don't play along with his seedy games, Mum.
well,
You just...
no, I could lie, but I can't. Russell is,
Because this ties in with the boner game as well.
Oh,
sorry.
that's unbelievable.
I'm sorry, Elaine. I was acting off. I can only
shame
apologise.
on you. You are close.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What are you wearing then?
I'm wearing a dressing gown,
Yes!
but it's Sunday.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Good.
I'd happily be prancing around in my pyjamas.
I'm sure.
And in many ways, he is.
Exactly.
On the inside.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Well, thanks for playing. We were both right then.
Yeah, how cool
That's
is
good,
that?
that, isn't it? Shows how
You're
much we
good.
know.
How you doing, Elaine? You well?
You as well.
Do you wanna say hello to your son and congratulate him on his nomination?
I do. He's
How cool is
brilliant,
that?
And
Yeah.
well done, John.
Yeah,
Thanks very much.
There you
Thanks
go.
very much.
Lovely to speak to you.
I'll speak to you after the show and we'll chat about other things other than
Oh,
what
okay.
we're wearing.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's a bit weird. Have a great Sunday, and I'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See you, bye. Let's have a song. I'm so sorry for saying that.
Yeah, well, I think you should be.
I couldn't help it. It's horrible. I could feel it coming out of my mouth. I went, oh, it's gone.
Yeah.
I love your mum.
I asked how your dogs were,
Yeah.
and you insulted my mother.
I didn't insult you, Mum. That's, if anything, that's a compliment.
Oh, let's just leave it. Ruth's emailed in. Now you know Ruth Russell.
I don't know, Ruth, but this
She
is a
was
pretty
walking
weird
up to
email.
the Pleasance Courtyard in Edinburgh on
Yeah.
Thursday. She walks past you. It's always a pleasant experience. 2 seconds. You did that, didn't you?
Why did you just do that?
You did that.
Don't
noise.
act like I did it.
Unbelievable.
They were
Every
like-
time you have a pop at me about soiling yourself, you remember you did that, right? 2 seconds later, she says, I passed a group of girls exclaiming, I don't know who that guy in the red T-shirt thinks he is, gesturing and pointing up the hill to you. Anyway, curiosity has got the better of me, and I was just wondering what you did to them.
I see.
Thanks, Ruth.
I've no idea.
Could be a legitimate question. They could be saying, I don't think I know who he is, because you were probably walking past going, am I Henry VIII or am I Danger Mouse? I think I might be... No, I'm not Danger Mouse.
Probably.
I'm Batman. No, I'm not.
Am I Batman?
Yeah.
Why am I talking about that? No, I've no idea. So the only thing I can think of, I accidentally kicked a
Dog.
a cup the other day at the courtyard and went, oh, sorry, like that to the cup, apologising to everything. And then I went to pick it up, but it kind of got away from me, so I just
Oh, they're
went...
tricksy, those cops,
No,
aren't
but
they?
I kicked it quite far away, and I just went, never mind, and just sort of wandered off in search of a panini, actually. And these girls were like...
Did you find her?
No, and these girls were going, oh, why didn't he pick it up? Guy, who's he? So maybe it's that. It's a pretty weird thing to hate me for. But, people hate me for many things.
People hate lots of people for many things. What were we going to do now? We've had other texts and emails, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, let's do some board games.
Let's do some board games.
We've done What's Your Mum Wearing? That was fun. Louder. Have you got one?
Yeah.
Go on, do one.
No, I did one. We had that one on email that was good about when people...
Oh, yeah, this is a cracker, this. This is a great game. Dear Russell and John, less of a board game than a way to annoy people. I like to lean over people who are trying to write something important, i.e. coursework, forms, and repeat the same word, for example, the word bums, until they write the word bums down. They usually then swear and or hit themselves, or sometimes you.
Let's set every listener a challenge to just whisper Gurkha into the ears of anyone who's writing this week and see how much havoc we can cause. It'd be great if by the end of the week, if someone's done it to, like, Gordon Brown, and there's a news... And the Gurkha tax has been increased for some reason. Gordon Brown was supposed to be doing something else, and he's written Gurkha tax, and it's been put through, and now it's legislation.
Love to your Gurkha. How great would that be?
Love to your Gurkha's mother. Wink with the good eye. When me and my friends...
Do you know you're not allowed to do jokes about his, the fact that he's got one eye?
I just did.
On the BBC, apparently.
Oh, right.
For, like, mainstream sort of telling. That's really bizarre.
Were you doing some stuff on What the Week, were you?
I did some pirate-based mirth.
Did you call him One-Eyed Willie?
I did not, no. But it's very interesting. But they literally go, you simply aren't allowed to do it.
Right.
And also there was a Tory MP, the Jon Redwood, who's come out with did that new scheme. They were trying to... They reckon they could save 21 billion or something ridiculous like that. And years ago, he did a bit of TV where he was miming to the Welsh national anthem. He didn't know the words. Yeah. And he's now made it... You can't find that. You can't play that on TV. There's like a 12-year kind of thing where he's gone, well, you can't have it anymore. So he literally owns the rights to him.
Good.
Do you think?
I hate telly and the internet and all that, because just like reviews are a perfect example of something that they're printed in papers so that people can read them, and they're useful for Edinburgh as the festival's going on. But what with the internet, they're on forever. And he just made one mistake. He turned up a thing. He didn't know the Welsh national anthem. Yeah. And that's 3 seconds where your brain goes, should I just be quiet or should I...
Yeah, it's fascinating.
And he thought, oh, there's 500 people in this room. I'll just nod my head and it'll look fine. But someone zoomed in on his face, which you shouldn't be allowed to do in society. You can't do it with your eyes. So they've zoomed in on his face, and now everyone across the world goes, oh, John. And despite every piece of legislation he might have done, and I'm not saying he's done much good legislation because he's a Tory, so he probably hasn't. But if he'd done any, then there wouldn't be any...
That is a fair point,
No
actually.
one would know about it. They just go, who's John... Oh, he's that guy.
Yeah. Well, that's the way the world is, isn't it?
That's why we're so stupid about politics, because all that stuff goes in magazines and people vote based on that rather than actually taking the time to listen to politics.
Yeah, but that's it. It's that bizarre thing. It's easier to go, oh, he's that idiot, than it is to sift through the work that he's done.
If I say John Prescott, people won't picture anything he's done apart from Two Jags and that dance he did when they got elected in 97.
And you would totally... I always found that really bizarre. They sort of painted him as an oaf and stuff like that. Someone threw an egg at your face. You're going to hit them, aren't you?
I am from now on, yeah. Time! Going down!
Right.
I'm acting from now on, That's my new thing.
I'll tell you what, how much fun will this be? If you're doing this, I might just rustle up a few people to see if they can annoy you and see if you're gonna.
Oh, just call to society.
Make good
just
on
tell
your
them to
promise.
leave their houses, and eventually someone will wind me up.
One day you're going to meet someone in the street who is the exact opposite, and you're going to fall in love with that person.
Yeah, well, I've talked about this in my show. You have to find someone who's the opposite of you, otherwise it's just boring, isn't it? But not now. Silent today. You're staring at me a lot today.
I'm just worried about you.
You're staring at my spot. That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
you're doing.
No,
I've got a
it's not-
spot on my head, and he keeps staring at me. He just wants popping me.
It
just
does
wants
one.
popping.
I could do it for you really lovely. I'm very good at it.
Yeah, no, you're not.
I once sneaked in whilst my brother was asleep and did one on his back. Did he notice? No.
And did he have any spots?
I was just reading a text about Gurkhas.
Oh, go on.
Apparently, Gurkhas have no right to stay in this country after
Oh,
they've
who's this from?
served it.
Kilroy.
Meantime, we let any kind of something into the country. Wow. You don't really assume that kind of like right-wing angry people listen to Six music.
Yeah.
But apparently they do. We're bringing them in.
666.
Talking of Kilroy, I once told...
Kilroy.
That's,
That's one of the funniest episodes of Bottom.
Exactly. Exactly. Every time you hear Kilroy...
Who is?
I've started doing that. There's a bit of my show where I kind of go, you know, sometimes you try and watch TV like Newsnight or Panorama.
Tuna fish.
Yeah, it's great. Oh, yeah, that could be our catchphrase.
Oh, yeah, we'll keep texting in through the
Tuna
show.
fish.
If there's anything that you want as a catchphrase. So far, we've got love to your mothers.
And love to your Gurkhas and love to your mother's Gurkhas.
Yeah, and do you have any pets yourself, don't you?
I like quite the idea of just something odd, like
Tuna fish.
octopus in my soup. Or just something like that. And then, you know, people kind of say it and we go, oh, cool, octopus in my soup. And I'm like, It's just an idea. I thought it'd be quite good. I did have a really good board game. I can't seem to find it. Have you got anything? Oh, no, this is it. Right. Hey, guys. Glad to see your podcast moving up the charts. Number 5. Touch me. Not there.
That shouldn't be out in the studio. I ain't saying anything.
I'm a medical student, she says. So when
I ain't lost my head.
Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no.
That's a quote from Labyrinth.
Disgusting.
Hey, lady, you ain't allowed to throw your own head. Anyway.
A quote from Labyrinth?
Yeah.
Who says that?
The little fire demons who throw their heads. Hey, her head don't come off.
Glad to see... no, she says, this is the board game. I'm a medical student, so whenever I'm revising, I like to play a game called I'm Going to Hit You on Your... The game was designed to help me revise the proper medical names of parts of the body. So she basically going, I'm going to hit you on your zygomatic process. I then hit the brother not holding the book on the cheekbone. The other brother with the book checks I got it right. Otherwise, the brother I hit is allowed to hit me. Another, more simple board game, this is great, it's called Harry's Got a Ping Pong Head. When we go on long journeys, my brother Harry always used to sit in the middle with me and my other brother on the other side. Harry always used to fall asleep and lay his head on one of our shoulders, which was quite annoying, horrible when you're doing that.
Dribble.
No, Harry, he says me and my other brother would wait until he was in a deep sleep and then flick his head with our shoulders and pass his head to each other like he was a giant ping-pong ball. The person who woke him lost, though he rarely ever woke. Love to your Gurkha's mother and your mother's Gurkha.
Oh, I tell you what's horrible, when you try to sleep on a coach or something and your head just lolls
when you're gone,
forwards.
when you're absolutely gone. That really reminds me of playing football at school, and then being on the big minibuses and that, and you can't help it. You're knackered. You're like, oh, and your head's rocking like that, and you know
So
your mates are just ready to flick you, to draw stuff on your face as soon as you fall asleep. You arrive, you're dressed like a tiger. God,
and your mates have been messing about with you.
the stuff I've had drawn on my face just for falling asleep. Christ.
So much I want to say.
This is the catchphrases we've got. How about this for a catchphrase? 57 aardvarks later, and he still hasn't got a plate.
Right.
That's one.
I don't get that.
I think it's just a non sequitur. Apparently, this is bizarre, right?
Someone's been on dictionary.com.
I know stuff. I'm not the two-dimensional character someone have me portrayed. I didn't do that. Can I just point out, I did not do that. This is apparently a catchphrase we've already said, that somebody's actually uses. Chrissy and Jen say, having a cocktail, getting your wang out was the best thing you've ever said. I'm not sure about that. And we're now getting it, and it's already adopted as their catchphrase. They think that should be it. Having a cocktail, getting your wang out.
Right.
That could be all right.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Say it now, see how it fits.
Having a cocktail, getting your wang out. You had a cocktail last night, didn't you?
Sinister when you say it.
Yeah? Give her a cocktail, get your wang out.
No, actually, John's agent, it's hilarious. John's agent got us both cocktails. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Really great. John's agent's proper terrifying. We were in. I waited in his dressing room after his show yesterday. Yeah, I did. I felt like a little treat for you. I was going to jump out of a cake, but I couldn't find one.
Big enough.
Oh, no need for that. And
I just mean you'd have to buy a big cake. You're a human being.
Oh, that was proper, Laura. Hey, I'm just saying you're a.
Hey, chill out. We're all buddies here, except you.
But
I
John,
prefer it, Willie Nicker.
John's agent was great. Just coming and goes, "You all right, boys? There you go." And it was literally get in the van.
Get in the cab.
And so he jumped in, and he was just fantastic. Kind of going. And I said, "Hey, John, how you feeling, mate?" And John's agent went, "He's fine," like answering for him, right?
Looking after me.
It was really great, and I said, "Oh, thanks for sorting this out." It was really great. Kind of felt like I was John's girlfriend. It was great. Like, thanks for sorting this out for me. And he went, "No bother, stay close to me." So I did. I was kind of like hanging out with him, and he got John
you a sticker that got you into my special area.
I did. It was great. Yeah, and he got John a cocktail, and he went, "And one for you, darling." And it's really great. I was kind of going, "Oh, nice."
And then straight into the VIP area, where whom was waiting? Abby Titmus.
Abby Titmus was there.
Abby Titmus at the
Titinator was there.
Comedy Awards last night.
Yep.
Yeah,
Interesting.
And she was all over someone, but it wasn't me.
Now, here's another catchphrase. John's catchphrase could be, this is very funny. She's from Karen in Somerset. John's catchphrase could be, "Go doodle on your tummy." And Russell's could be, "I shall talk inappropriately to your mother." Love to your mother's Karen in Somerset.
Yeah, well, that's fair.
None of them roll off the tongue, though, do they? Hi, Russell
Oh,
John.
is that another dig at my family, is it?
How about you sick... that's awful.
Technically, you said that.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Technically.
Oh, you tell your mum that.
I ain't talking to my mum again, clearly.
Yeah.
You've ruined our relationship, haven't
You've
you?
just done that.
With your potty
You
mouth.
seedy little...
Duty mouth.
Duty mouth yourself. How about shenanigans?
Will not.
How about shenanigans for a catchphrase?
Yeah.
Such a fun work. Yeah.
We use that a lot.
Flicking Chorley. Really?
Well, that's our catchphrase. What are you up to? Flicking Charlie.
Yeah, no. Oh, flicking Chorley. All right, Chorley, how you doing? Right. Yeah. Now let's chat about Noel Edmonds. Let's have a good
he's all over.
old-fashioned. Now, if you're sort of a regular listener to this show, you'll know that we hate Edmonds primarily because he's destroyed our friend.
Yes. Noel's fiancee's sparkler is a deal at £2.50.
Tell us the story, John.
Game show host Noel Edmonds
And apparently, where does his winkle come from?
his belly button.
Carry
Comes
on.
out of his belly button. That's why he wears his trousers so high.
Yep.
Game show host, that might not be true, Noel Edmonds bought his girlfriend a £2.50 engagement ring from Primark and asked, "Deal or no deal?" And I hope she said no deal.
No, hang on a minute. Did he... Is that just PR lies? Or
I think so. The TV favourite
imagine if he actually did that.
proposed to makeup artist Liz Davis with the cheapo ring because the pair are desperate to keep their engagement secret.
Yeah.
Well, that hasn't worked, has it? No, it's just a cheap engagement. I think Noel Edmonds, if he wanted to keep his engagement secret, he could. He could have bought her a decent ring and just not gone out and been, seen by the press and going, "Yeah, we're getting engaged," and probably don't get engaged to someone who works on the same TV show as you if you want to keep it secret.
What was bizarre about that as well is he would have gone. It's the same as that Richard Hammond thing when he ran 18 miles when his car was stuck. Did you see that? His car was stuck in the floods and he ran 18 miles to get home to his daughter's 6th birthday. Front page of the Sun the next day because he's ran 60 miles, got home and then straight away rang up his PR to tell them what he's been. Of course he has.
Sickening.
But of course he has. How else do you know about these things? And similar with Edmonds there, that's the world we live in now. He will literally go, "Will you marry me?" And she's gone, "Yeah, all right." Then 10 seconds later, "Yeah, Dave." Yeah. No, I asked him, "Yeah, Primark." Yeah. I said, "Deal or no?" "Just roll with it. Yeah, just get it in there. Yeah, as close as you can to the titties. Seriously." That's it. It's horrific. It's just a PR-driven
listeners won't
world.
know that you actually picked your mobile phone
did.
up to elaborate that mime fully there.
Yeah.
People listening at home going, it doesn't sound like he's fully committed to this little mime that he's doing. But you were, and well done to you.
And what was the other thing you hate about the Edinator?
Well, now this...
Tell him about Morecambe. Listen to this.
Oh, don't get me started on Morecambe. He killed Morecambe.
He killed
did.
Morecambe.
He bought the park in Morecambe, Happy Mount Park, and turned it into Blobbyland.
Yep.
Started charging people to get in. People went, "I ain't paying to get in, no Blobbyland." It was the same park, just with naff, cheap cardboard houses everywhere. So the park died on its arse. He was losing money, so he just shut it and left it, and then it became a den of drug users and
Ne'er-do-wells.
gentlemen of the night.
Goblins.
having relationships in Blobby's houses. So the park is now ruined,
Goblin.
and he even had the cheek to try and sue the council for not doing the upkeep properly.
Yeah. And
Unbelievable.
he looks like the kind of man who'd punch dogs. Now, some of those aren't true. Now, this is the last thing. What about this for a great, allegedly, and this is a cool little story. An excitable horse, John, has managed to calm down. What? I read it on the internet. This is
We should have got him involved in the boner game.
You're an excitable horse. He's managed to calm down. Do you know how? By playing football. Kariba, 16, was sold by his old owners after he regularly threw off riders, reports The Sun. But horse psychologist Emma Massingangale calmed him down by getting him to kick a ball about. Emma, 25, who rehabilitates dangerous steeds. That was your nickname for a while, wasn't it? Dangerous Steed.
For a lot of
Hello,
it.
here comes Dangerous Steed.
At her training school in Bradwell, Devon. I looked at footballers and thought, my horse could do that. That's a fantastic thing to say out loud, isn't it? We led him a ball and he took to it immediately. Fantastic. The power of football. Get you over anything.
We're doing a gig together today, aren't
We
we?
are,
It's
it's gonna
a
be right
rare
off.
old event that we do that.
But fun. It's going to be the way in the future. Me and John are going to do some gigs together in September, October, November, but not December.
Why not December?
Christmas, mate. I'm going to find Santa. Finally, where are you?
Honestly, we never discuss these things. You just come in and tell me.
I'm
We're
going to
doing live
Lapland.
gigs together, but
No.
you aren't, are you?
I'm going to Lapland. Why not?
For a telly show?
No.
Just for fun?
Yeah.
Why?
It's going to be fun.
You know you're not allowed near reindeer
I
after
am.
that thing happened. Oh, is that cleared now?
What on earth are you
I
suggesting?
just give Russell Howard a satsuma and he popped it straight in his mouth straight away. Looked like a suckling pig.
Well, I've had a bad minute there. Apparently, I'm going around banging reindeer. Now you've had me up like a gimp.
as a Rudolph.
Oh, lovely stuff.
Tired. End of the festival.
Do you know what was sad about that? I was actually going to do an impression of your impression of me going, that's why his nose is lights up, says. Awful, isn't it? I was actually thinking in
I'll
that.
tell you what, I'll say this now, I cannot wait for Christmas this year.
I know,
I've been getting
horrific.
excited about it since about June.
It's so sad, isn't it? It never fails. Every year we get really giddy. That's one of the sort
Oh,
of,
I love
that's one of the rare
Christmas.
things we got in common, haven't we? That we're both really excited and it never lets you down.
Me and my mum and my sister, we watched National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. That bit when the ladder goes in his face, so we always know it's coming, and we always laugh about it, and then we just get wasted for a week.
They do. It's brilliant. It's really lovely. Like that's all. Remember the Christmas show we did last year? We all got half cut. It was fantastic.
Oh, let's do that again. Let's do a Christmas show where we get wasted.
Yeah, I'm up for that. It was fantastic last time. We get absolutely drunk. And just,
Yeah.
I'm eating the satsuma. Sorry.
And
It's
you
great.
put it straight in your mouth, didn't you?
Yeah, it was funny, innit?
It's got spit all over it. I hadn't washed it either, so God knows what's on that.
Now, this is a cool news
They
story.
don't come in a net either. It's not like they come in a bag. They just come in a net, which is
what are you talking about now?
my nickname for a while. That's clearly becoming a catchphrase, isn't
That
it?
is disgusting. That's genuinely disgusting. Luckily, the majority of our listeners won't have got that, but that's a shocker.
Stop fiddling with yourself and carry on.
After you...
You've got a cheek, mate. I tell you, you've got a cheek. I should sit here and eat my satsuma and
Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. That was right on your nose. Sorry, mate. You all right?
Splatsuma, is it? Right.
Oh, my God. I didn't think that would call you. You all right?
Yeah, well, now you wonder why I've got spots. People chucking.
sorry,
through
mate.
I don't know who that guy in the red T-shirt thinks he is.
This is...
Some piece of skunk, you know that?
this is a news story, right? A man who promised to name his second child Spider Pig if enough people joined his Facebook group has admitted it was a hoax.
Of course it was.
Ollie Young set up a group called If 100,000 People Join My Wife Will Name My Second Child Spider Pig. Turns out, massive lie. And he said that this was never more than just a couple of ball geeks kicking around an idea. We hope you had fun. We didn't really mean to offend anyone, and we hope you aren't too disappointed in the truth. Ridiculous. How's anyone going to get upset about that?
My old MySpace page has been taken over by like an 18-year-old girl who's put a picture up on it of her with her norks out.
Really?
Yeah.
We had a bit of change of direction.
Yeah. Well, if anyone goes to it now thinking it's my page, Jon Richardson Comedy,
Yeah.
it's been taken over and it looks like I've had a breakdown and put pictures of some girl up on it.
Why have they done that?
I don't know. PR?
How bizarre.
I'm
is it?
clearly on the rise. Didn't I see 100 most annoying pop moments?
Two Swiss students on holiday played frisbee
True.
with an odd object they found on a beach, unaware it was a live landmine.
Wow,
Oh, yeah.
that sounds like rubbish to me.
No, it's true. They've got names and all. Lucas
It must be
Ada,
true then.
Christopher Kurtz, 19, took a plunge in the Danube River in Budapest.
Danube.
Is it? Sorry. When they found
As in the Blue Danube Waltz.
All right. When
I
they
don't know
found,
why I thought that would clear it up for you. As in the Blue Danube Waltz. Oh, yeah.
yeah. They sort of-
Stradivarius. Given up on that story, have you? Look at you frowning. What's up? You've gone all grumpy since you threw a Satsuma into my face.
No, I've printed the wrong bit, I think. Anyways,
Well, this is terrible radio.
that was dreadful radio, let's be honest, but I've hit the wall.
Yeah, you do this every week now.
Yeah.
What can we do? Text in the next 3
Just do a
minutes.
2-hour show and do it later on in the day.
Oh, that ain't happening. Oh, God, I hate him. Play a song, I'm going to sulk.
It's an interesting one. When was Christmas? When did Christmas
Invented. About
When-
the year naught.
When did it become a national holiday in the US?
You want the year?
Yeah.
18...
Not the season. That's fairly easy.
1852.
Very close. 1890.
Oh, I was going to say that.
Imagine that. What an amazing 1889. How giddy would you be? You know,
Well, you wouldn't know it wasn't going to be rubbish, though, would you? They go, we've got this new holiday. I'd
They were
be
like that.
Oh, yeah,
What's
here
happening,
we
Mum?
go.
Holidays are coming. Holidays. What's a holiday? Oh, shut up. Holidays. Imagine that. Not having a break before and then suddenly having a couple of days off.
Yeah.
My brother's got 2 weeks off for Christmas, and we're having it in Spain this year.
Oh,
Can't believe
yeah.
we're talking about Christmas already. But what's the harm in that?
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's nearly Christmas anyway, isn't it?
What are you? Are you off to a little cottage again?
Yeah.
Do you know what I meant? You know what I meant? I didn't mean like, as in Steptoe.
What?
You know, the bloke out of Steptoe, rampant. He got caught
I
cottaging in Shepherd's Bush, which is a place.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
Where are you going to go? Let's talk about
I'm not
Christmas.
telling you where we're going. Don't want you turning up and insulting my mother.
Of course you want me
You're
there.
going to come round and insult my mother.
I'm not insulting your mum. We get on very well, you and your mum. You and your mum.
Yeah,
me
I
and
get
your
on
mum.
well with her.
Well, you're not anymore. After the unspeakable things you said about her earlier.
Christmas in Spain.
Yeah, it's going to be quite
Do you know what they
weird.
call Christmas in Spain?
They celebrate Three Kings. I know that. My cousin Stuart said something brilliant.
As do we.
But, that's the main celebration out there. They don't really do the whole kind of Christmas Day thing,
Do
do
you know
they?
what Spanish for Happy Christmas is?
Happy Christmas!
Good, well done. Do you know what Spanish for Happy Boxing Day is?
Whoa!
Yeah, good. Now that's
Bono de Boxing Day, Christmas, Havos.
it. Yes.
Yeah?
And do you know what the Spanish for? I think this might be marginally racist, but let's just do one more. Is
El Butre.
El Butre.
Yeah. The
Right,
Vulture.
and is that a nickname of a footballer that you know?
Emilio Butragueño, the Vulture. The Fox in the Box. Scored 5 goals in the 1986 World Cup.
Right.
Fantastic footballer.
Yeah, people get angry when we talk about football, though.
Yeah, they do, but you know what I mean? It's that thing, we can't all be jam and bloody maths. Sometimes we've got to talk about manly stuff. Am I wrong?
I ain't touching you there, am I? You know I've got a bit about maths in my show.
I didn't know you had a bit about maths.
Yeah, you did.
Well, what is it?
I ain't telling you. I ain't telling you. You first thing you said this morning was, I ain't talking about new maths, so you got other stuff to talk about.
No, it's just that thing,
You
know,
do your maths, I'll do, and then whatever it
you
is.
know
you
what
said.
I speak of. It's the fact that people kind of stop doing that, but people, people have ideas and they put certain people on a pedestal and they think that you don't have normal tendencies and needs, which we all have, and people seem to think that all you do is constantly worry about maths
You're
and jam. And that's
desperate
simply
for
not...
people to find out that I'm some sort of dirty... You'd love
No,
it
no,
if
no.
you found out I'd had some secret sexual life.
I'd love that. Yeah. I'd find that fascinating
that
because
I've been up to dirty things for the last
because
3
I find
years.
it intriguing that you can't not be. Because there is part of you, because I think when we used to live together and used to go off on your occasional walks, and I used to watch you go, where's he off to? 3 in
No,
the
you
morning.
didn't. You were fast
Where's
asleep.
he going now?
You were fast
I tell you,
asleep. You'd had your night all or
He's
whatever
not
you
off.
have.
He's not off for stationery at this hour. I thought to myself.
How do you know? 24-hour Mac.
That would be it, wouldn't it? Imagine that. That would be great. I bet you, if just me following you, here we go. Well, it is stationary. He can't be beaten. You just woke up. What do I? Post-it notes. And what's the latest? Have you ever gone for like late night stationery?
Only at 24-hour supermarkets.
Have you?
I'll still have a look around the stationery aisles and the kitchen aisles.
I've really got into that of
Get
late.
a new
I think
pan.
that's you.
Bought a new pan for the woman whose flat I'm in. She's got some treats for her when she gets back, looking around her house and finding all the improvements I've made to it.
And have you just slipped in little pots and pans?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a truly
Well, I had
wonderful
to throw
thing.
them ones out, so I bought new ones.
So hang on, have you nice? So have you not told her?
Well, no, we're not in contact.
Oh, that's a fantastic. Well done, you. That's a brilliant thing. Don't leave a note. And she'll be like that. Oh, crazed, I had that. Hang on a minute. Oh, is that a George Foreman? Just leave.
You've done the same, though, with, like, tea bags, haven't you?
Yes.
Just leave them around the place, just for them when they get back.
Oh, those tea bags. I thought you meant my pictures. Yes.
That's grot bags.
No, tea bags, my friend. Now, I'll tell you what we're doing on Monday.
I'm going up Arthur's Seat and getting drunk on my own.
Right. How about, instead of doing that, which, you know, inevitably can only lead to bad things, how about you come with me to this Turkish place and we'll get a wet shave? Turkish place.
Right.
Wet shave.
Oh, I don't fancy all that.
Yeah, see, I don't. I find it
ain't
terrifying.
trusting no one touching my neck with no knife.
Yeah, but it'd be great. though.
mister, I burst that spot for you. Real nice.
But apparently, you know what I mean, it's going to be really good. It'll be really scary, but we should do that. See, I'm with you on that, but it'll be fun.
Who are you going with?
Our picture.
Yeah, you see, already sorted.
Steve,
Go
will
with
you-
your real friends that you sort out things to do with. I'll be up the top of a mountain on my own drinking Vin Rouge and a petit peu de fromage.
Yeah, of your
I
own,
dare say.
of your own choice. And I'm saying, come with me. Let's get shaved
Yeah,
together.
watch you and your mates, have fun. Naff it. I ain't having no wet shave off no fella.
All right.
I don't shave anyway. If I shave close to the skin, my head just looks like a tennis ball. So I have to have stubble, otherwise I look ridiculous with a clean shave. I look about 10 years old, but with wrinkles. I can just, horrible. Where are you going?
Oh, it's some Turkish place that William sorted out. I've got this loopy flatmate up here that, if you're listening to the show, you may have heard me speak about, Steve Williams. And he's genuinely...
He's had a great Edinburgh.
He's had a great Edinburgh, and he's just a lovable lunatic. And he keeps...
He'll be hosting the Tronnies tonight.
Well, that's it, right? Because up here, the If Comedies, when you're both
the
listening...
unofficial awards.
You're listening to nominees, John. Slap it up.
Losing nominees.
Yeah,
but,
we
you've got
did.
to be in it.
It was horrible. Because I was sat there with John yesterday, kind of really... When they said, and the winner is, you kind of go, come on, John. And he's like, all right, mate, shut up, hands off my ass. And they said it, and I was really annoyed. I found myself going, no. Whereas last year, when they didn't call my name out, I was like, never mind. And you kind of get over it really quickly, don't you? And everyone's kind of, are you all right? You're right. Yeah, I'm fine.
Well, that's the only thing that puts you off, is people going, oh, no, you're a loser now.
Yeah,
And
you
they
go,
go,
no,
I
I'm not."
told you I didn't care. And they go, yeah, but you do a bit, though,
Yeah, that's
don't
a bizarre
you?
thing.
I really don't.
And you
Yeah,
go-
but you've lost, though, haven't you? Look at him with his smile on his face and his big trophy, and you with your little ribbon.
Yeah, but you go, yeah, but I'm history now, forever. That my little name will always be there, and I'm only 24.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Well done, you.
Yeah.
And then, after what's great about it, there's a big party to celebrate, and it's basically loads of liggers who turn up and get drunk and go, rah, 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 rah. We hot-footed out of there, playing Pro Evo. And may I say, we were playing some pretty good Pro Evo.
Yeah.
At times, two touch, bang, bang, pass, move, it's the Russell and John groove. Get to the final, lost to Italy.
Yeah. It was the award ceremony all over again.
It
Just
was,
had
yeah, we
snatched
got-
away
we
from
got
it at the
r-
last minute.
Right to the end.
Christian Slater burst into the box, said someone else's name. Christian Slater, though, he really thinks he's Jack Nicholson, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's got a right Jack Nicholson thing going on.
He must be very busy. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's giving away a little award in Edinburgh. He's
What a little award, mate.
It is in terms of like Hollywood acting and stuff like that. They've kind of gone, do you want to come and give an award out?
Well, he did One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest up here a couple of years ago, didn't he?
Yeah, but he's
So
clearly
you've got
been
the link
paid
to the
a
festival.
big corporate fee to come over here.
Well,
Here
I
with-
was on a pretty tidy sum.
Well, yeah,
No. A free cranberry cocktail, and that was it.
that's pretty much it. Lovely. So you don't fancy the wet shave?
No, I ain't going there, no. Imagine, it's just not worth the risk, is it? You can shave yourself. Why risk getting cut open? Have you not seen Sweeney
Oh,
Todd?
listen to this. John, don't be too downbeat about being a loser. You can put that better, Pete and Brizzle. I saw you perform...
7-1 I was at Ladbrokes.
I saw you perform in Wales with
Ridiculous.
Simon Pegg, and despite being a big Peggy fan, I thought you were far more amusing on the night. There you go.
Oh, thanks very much.
He is rubbish live.
He was good. Oh, you've got some mouth on you. He wants to start Celebrity Wars. Now we're top 5 in the podcast. He's been going, now we're top 5. We can start stirring some stuff up.
When did I say that?
You did.
No, I didn't.
Wednesday you said it, and then Thursday, and then he didn't say it Friday, but he said it Saturday. Let's start stirring it up. I got some vicious rumours.
No, I didn't. That's
About
absolute.
Nanette Newman.
Oh, there you go again. See, that's a clear indication that you've made that up. The fairy liquid lady. You filthy pervert. Do you want to tell everyone what you've been fantasising over this week?
No.
I'll tell him, fantasizing, talking in public about, it turns me on, it makes me feel right dirty inside. The Lenore advert. The little white bits of cloth that dance around.
They're all different colours.
They're all, yeah, exactly, not denying it.
Yeah.
Deny it. The Lenore advert turns you on.
I like it. It's a nice world to live in. Everything's soft and clean and smells nice.
Cloth.
Like the Soft Mints advert from a few years ago, Mr. Soft. You'd
Oh,
love
you-
to live there, wouldn't you?
Well, you want
Bouncing
to... Hang on a minute,
around.
you want to bang Mr. Soft?
I don't want to bang Mr. Soft.
Mr. Soft, how comes you look so weird? Who's that creepy guy behind you? How you doing, Mr. Soft?
It would just be a nice world
When
to
I'm
live
done
in.
with you won't be called Mr. Soft anymore. You'll be called Mr. Weeping in the corner. Try mints, or I'll come. But explain this Lenore thing.
I just like it. I find that, you know, they dance really sexy. They're like little...
Dancing sexy
The
cloths.
little bits of cloth that are on the Lenore.
Do you sometimes see a plastic bag in the wind and think,
No, I'm not into plastic. Not into plastic.
but
It's
cloths?
just- they're
Explain
all
this to me. Like, 'cause
clean and soft. Like, you know, when you put on a nice jumper and it's nice.
I don't think,
but you can have
I
sex
shall
with
have
it.
sex with this.
Yeah, obviously, because you know it's a jumper.
But a cloth makes it alright?
If it was a person, a lady,
I don't understand. That's what I'm intrigued by.
I'm not entirely sure of what I'm talking about, but
do
you
you-
just go with it, don't you, if it makes you feel nice.
Do you get what they call in the industry dick tingle?
No, I can't have him round anymore. He keeps knocking my jigsaws off the table.
But how does it make you feel? Is it kind of a...
No, it's just a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun.
See,
I don't
true-
get genuinely aroused by it, but if I had a choice between living in this world and that one, I'd choose that one.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that. It'd be like Pleasantville, just switching on your telly to see the Lenore advert and just see you dancing around. But you know what would happen? You get there and go, not for me, this.
Yeah.
No, I thought it'd be great, this Lenore land, but I hate it.
You got to have dreams, aren't you?
You do, yeah.
Where do you want to live?
I'd quite like to be in Knight Rider,
Right.
you know, just hanging out with Kit.
Yeah.
Quite like...
Riding your bike.
No.
Bring, bring.
All right, Michael. How's it going? Solved any cases? No, I'd quite like to be. What else? I said last week I'd like to do the Big Cat Diary. Be
Yeah.
fantastic. And at the minute, I've got this real obsession with going to a foreign country and getting drunk.
You were talking about this earlier, but you don't drink and you don't speak any foreign languages.
Yeah.
That's just going to be you at an airport.
Getting drunk.
Yeah.
Sad, innit?
You asked for he asked for a whiskey this week. James Dowdeswell very nicely bought me a bottle of whiskey, and we decided to have a little nip.
It was great, though.
And you
yeah.
got all excited. I shall have one of those.
I did,
And I
yeah.
knew you weren't going to drink it.
I
and
did.
You didn't. You had about one sip of it,
Oh,
and then
strong
you
stuff.
cried for 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Then you had to go to the toilet, and then you came back and replaced it with apple juice, thinking no one would notice. Yeah, I'm having a pint of it. Are you, Russell? Okay.
What was great about it is lovely, because James, our friend, who's got, he's got incredibly wonky eyes, as have I. But what's great, when he gets really drunk, you can just see them zoy-yo-yo-yo, and get really kind of...
What noise do they make?
They go zoy-yo-yo-yo, and they get quite straight. It's fantastic. And he's just got this lovely glazed view. And from nowhere the other day, he just went, do you want some whiskey? He pulled out this kind of it's quite an old, nice whiskey, isn't it, for you?
Sheep dip.
Yeah, sheep dip. And he is fantastic. He went, do you want some, John? And John said with the now famous words, I can't have whiskey. I get very naughty. Like that. So
I'm not supposed to have whiskey.
it's great. Don't you love it when you hear, like, normally a mad uncle at a party will go that, oh, do you want some gin? I can't have gin.
Yeah.
No, gin turns me weird. No, it's you that turns you weird. We've had a really great email in. Morning,
We
guys.
never have.
We have, mate. It
On
says
the email,
it says-
russell.whatever at thingybob.doodars.
russell.6music@bbc.co.uk, or you can text us 64046.
I thought you were looking to the heavens there, but you've got a cheat sheet taped to the window, haven't you? I thought you did. I know this. Come on, Russell. But you just there it is.
Why was that a vague? I know this. I don't think like
It's
that.
like you pushing yourself to remember the secret information.
Morning, guys. She says, I know John loves hand dryers, but what's
I don't like bots. I like hand dryers.
John's position on bum dryers?
Missionary.
Here in Japan, we have toilets with snazzy buttons you can press to have your bottom dried. Smashing.
I don't think I'd like that.
Does everyone else get to see it?
No. You
Okay.
press. It's like
Well, because hand dryers are there. It's just the
you
idea.
flush it and you stay sat down.
Oh, when it goes up.
And
Oh,
air comes up. I wouldn't like that. It'd be impossible not to jump up. You'd jump up.
yeah.
Go, oh, get off me. And you'd clench.
Yeah, that would be a bit weird, wouldn't it?
Yeah, no, I can't be doing with bum dryers. And it shouldn't be wet anyway, should it, your bum?
It depends what you've done with it. If you just, if you've got
Well,
quite,
this is your field, really, rather than mine, isn't it?
if you've got quite a slender kind of package as you have, then you run the risk of just falling in.
Right.
Because I doubt your bum fills the entire seat. I imagine you're one of life's, shall we say, hoverers. who isn't able to fully sit.
Who isn't allowed, you were going to say that.
Who isn't able fully, you have to just hover. Oh, I bet you do. You're a hoverer. You totally are, aren't you? You never touch
but
it.
for
that's where,
hygienic
yeah, of
reasons.
course you are. I knew it. Oh,
You
wow.
can't be sitting on another man's... I went to the toilet in there in the news before, and the toilet seat was wet. And why is that, Russell? Because someone couldn't be bothered to lift the seat up.
Yep.
All over
It
it.
is like being married, isn't it? You're a hoverer. Of course you're a hoverer.
I'm not a hoverer at home, but I've got antibacterial wipes at
As-
home.
as-
What bothers me, they've
I
started,
should just sit here. There we go.
they've started putting antibacterial spray in toilets now.
No.
But they put it in the main bit. They
Yep.
don't put them inside the cubicle. So there's little wipes, and you spray them with the antibacterial. But you don't. No one's going to do that in the main room because you look like a weirdo. Yeah. It's kind of like saying, yeah, you lot are all filthy. But if they kept it in the cubicle, we could use it, and it would make the whole process much easier. But you never do because they keep it in the main room.
Oh, this is a very good email from John P. I think there's something not right with John. Getting turned on by Lenore and becoming naughty from whiskey. Did something scar him as a child? There's a combination there. What happened?
I have got a scar on my face. I don't know where it came from.
Were you... oh, Christ, mate. It's time you knew. There should be a letter many years ago that you should have opened.
You're right.
You're Harry Potter.
I didn't know.
Oh, you'd have been a very different Harry Potter, wouldn't you?
Expelliarmus.
Yeah. Hands off me. Hey, Snape. Get off me wand, mate.
I liked you in Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Do it,
but
do
you're milking this.
Do it.
Do what?
Do the Alan Rickman impression.
People will think you're up to something.
Lovely stuff.
Never tire of that.
Rory Jones. Hello, boys. I think it's wonderful that John loves the Lenore ad so much. Brackets slightly too much. Most men like it hard, but evidently he likes it soft. Rory.
Most men like it hard. This is what I can't be doing with. Because all men...
Can't be doing with it. Such
Men
a
like it
northernism,
hard,
isn't
so
I
women
can't
have
be doing with
evolved
it.
to like men who like it hard.
Yeah. Now, we just found out something that really will excite John's OCD tendencies. That is this all over radio, that you play the same song on two CDs?
Some people do, some people don't, but I did then.
How cool is that? Because
Brilliant, that.
it was jumping a little bit, and he's just flipped and crossfaded the generator, as they say in the streets.
I
And
can get a record player and a generator.
nice.
Generator music just makes you feel better.
That's right. We're hit, well,
I'm going to release that. I think that's going to be big.
Now we're here with We Are Clang's Greg Davies.
Hello, Russell.
How you doing?
Yeah.
No, you were up till 7.
Pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool indeed.
Pretty hardcore.
And you're 39. You don't care.
No, I'm not. I'm in my early 30s.
All right. Okay. Fair enough. Those eyes. There was real intensity there.
I'm in my early 30s, giving my own show.
Do you do that?
What?
Do you ever? Have you ever told people you're younger than
Do
you
you
are?
know what I did recently? Someone asked me, I think it was at a gig or something, I don't know, it was comedy related. Someone asked me, and I decided to shave a year off.
Did you? I used to do that.
What's the point, though?
I
You
know,
did that
madness.
like when you were 22, though.
Exactly.
I had real problems when I was doing comedy turning 20. I found it really disappointing because I wanted to achieve everything by the time I was 19
Yeah.
and didn't. And then, how old are you? No, I'm 19. I'm sure you're 20. And when you get found out, you're 20. Yeah.
But I think that's
So
fair
why-
enough. When you're that young, that's fair enough. But when you're 39, what's the point in telling people you're 38?
Yeah, but why not? That's
What
the
did
thing.
I hope to gain?
Well, if you're 39, I could see you'd get that dull conversation where people go, oh, big one next year. Or you just avoid all
Maybe,
that.
yeah,
if you
maybe
say
it was
38 and you
subconscious
don't have to go through all
desire.
that. I'm just going to have a party. I was like,
And
I probably won't. I hate it.
And who was the person?
Can't remember. Maybe it was a girl. Maybe I was trying to impress her.
With your talk of being 38?
Yeah.
Yeah. If you were 38, what year would you have been born in?
If I was 38,
Yeah.
69.
Well, there you go.
You tested me.
Oh, because he's
You used-
bringing it.
That's a
You used to be a
roundabout
bouncer,
chat line,
John.
isn't it? Did I used to be a bouncer? Look at me.
I've got
Do you
trainers on,
think
you know.
I used to be a bouncer?
Well, I don't know. You might be really
I
spiteful
don't
in a
have the
fight.
authority to be a bouncer.
Spiteful in a fight. Oh, can you help?
I can fight.
Go
I'll
on, then.
fight you right now.
All right, then. Let's do an arm wrestle.
Oh, I don't do arm wrestling because you break your arm and stuff. It's not right.
See, that's why you can't fight. Listen to you. Let's do an arm... No, health and
Oh,
safety.
I think you would be quite good in a fight.
I've been described as wiry more than once this festival.
You've got shark eyes, I think.
He's
Yeah.
dead eyes, looking for long enough.
Do you know what I mean, though? I think that once the fight was well and truly over, you carry on kicking.
He'd get too turned on. The thing is, when he's that close, seriously, if me and him were to brawl, and I've got my spray on...
Is that right?
Oh, yeah, if I've put
Literally a human right angle.
if I find a little bit of
I
link...
love the right angle.
This, exactly.
It's my favourite angle.
Look at that, classic. Don't make me get my protractor out.
You'd rod up and I'd win.
You're saying if I wrestled you, I would get an erection and be unable to fight.
Absolutely. And that would kill WWF.
Right.
Just seen like American sports commentators vomiting. This is the end.
Lycra, I sure do.
As you parade around going, oh no, let's fight, let's have a fight.
I will kill you and there'll be no Russell Howard show.
I've got a Lycra suit you could have this fight in, so that if you did...
I'm guessing it wouldn't be Lycra.
If things
on
got
me,
a bit out of hand downstairs, it would sort of...
You're roughly twice my size.
Oh,
Yeah,
sounds like fighting talk.
Lycra stretches those.
Yeah.
What are you saying to me?
Yeah, take that.
Step up. Step up, son.
I would need a step-up ladder to even look you in the eye at the weigh-in. How much do you weigh?
Oh my goodness.
It's all right. I didn't say chunky. I could have said chunky, but I didn't.
Oh, Gregory,
look
you're
out.
right.
You're not fat. You're just massive. I mean, how tall are you? Let's say this.
Oh, I don't know. I'm about, I don't know, massively fat.
Yeah,
tall.
yeah.
I think my exact height is really chubby.
8 fridges,
tall
8
are you?
fridges full of meat. That's
Just
what he's
stay in
saying.
between us, Ross. I'm going to take him down on
Son
air.
of a gun. Oi, Captain
I'll tell you
Boner.
what, I've-
Captain Boner, you best watch out because he's bringing it.
If I unleash stuff on you and you get a boner, it's going to be awful in this little space.
If you unleash
I'm
stuff
massive.
on me, I'm guessing my boner will be the secondary issue there. How tall are you?
I'm 6'8".
Yes.
John.
And how much do you weigh?
I'm at an all-time heavy at the moment. Guess. It's quite exciting, this.
18.
You know, because you've seen my...
I'm going at about 18.
18, nice. No.
18 and a half.
Any events?
Not more than
20 stone, 4 pounds.
Jesus H. Corbett.
That's a lot. You don't look.
That's a lot of Greg Davis.
Yeah.
That's too much Greg Davis.
Well, it depends on the context.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
If I were to hold you in bed, let's say...
Oh, Christ.
Spoon,
Wait,
in
let's
spoon.
savour that moment.
Oh.
Yep, you're holding me.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you can come as well. I was thinking
thanks
of me
for-
and John, but...
Oh, Christ, fine.
Once I've enveloped you in bed, you'll be ruined for life.
I weigh 10 and
What
a
an
half
amazing
stone.
thing that would be to say.
I'm not
It's-
being sexually aggressive there. I'm saying that if I were to just hold you, you would never be enveloped by a man like that again. And you would think, not much point in me continuing any physical relationship with anyone.
Wow. What a thing to say.
Yeah. It started off as a fight, and now it's ended with quite a romantic.
Well, there's a fine line, isn't it?
Well, that's what I said.
Oh, I
fine
love
line.
fine liners.
You're-
Make it yourself down stationery box. I've got loads. Come back to my house. I'll show you.
See, there you go.
0.5 mil. That's
It started
best.
with a fight, and there's you acting off, yeah, I'll beat anyone up. You're inviting him round for a stationary show.
I will beat anyone up, though. Let's clear that up.
You won't, mate.
I will.
A man asked you for the time earlier, and you apologised.
I didn't apologise. I told him the time because I'm a polite young man. But if he'd said, "What's the time?" and "Do you want to fight?" he wouldn't be alive now.
I almost got beaten up by a local the other day.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I swore at his dog, but I thought it'd be funny.
That's we'll have some music, and then we'll get into that. That's a fantastic anecdote. Before we go any further, have a guess what your mum's wearing.
She will undoubtedly be wearing a pair of sort of M&S jeans.
Oh yeah, keep going.
Open-toed. You all right, Russ?
Yeah, yeah. All
Right. Sort of.
No, just keep going.
No, she won't. She'll be wearing some very simple, brandless trainers.
Yep.
And I'm envisaging a striped top with fairly neutral colours.
And some S&M jeans.
We were trying to get hold of Greg's mum, which sounds worse than I envisaged it would sound when it was in my head.
Does it sound worse than what you said to my mum?
No, I was only joking. I know your mum.
Yeah.
Lovely lady.
What did you say to her, Russ? Just get me up to speed.
I sounded off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I sounded off about, you know. It's got kind of sort of the vernacular for that sort of.
Yeah.
That was the general drive.
There's a lot of references on this show. I mean, I don't know
Do you know
the
what
show
she
that
said?
well.
Do you know what
There's a
she
lot
said
of
to me?
references to bone-ons.
Yeah. What she said to me was fantastic. She said, "Shame on you."
Did she?
Yeah, which really cuts through any schoolboy mucking around. Just a very gentle "shame on you." And John looked and nodded and went, "Shame on you." And I imagine John's dad sat somewhere in the pub was going, "Aye, shame on everybody," and then fell off his seat.
My parents were up in Edinburgh this week, and my mother asked my dad whether he would like to go and see your show because
Yeah.
he's met you before.
Yes.
And he replied, "No, I do not. It's on television."
There you go.
What does that mean?
Well, exactly. A lot of people are saying that. Greg's dad is brilliant. Now, so what happened with you and this dog then? Explain this.
We were filming, me and my sketch boys were filming an interview for Paramount.
5-star Sketch Boys. How jammy that?
What?
You got an amazing review in The Scotsman that pretty much says, if you saw the show last year, it's the same show, but it's bloody good. Well done, boys, for being
Hey,
so lazy. How
don't-
fantastic is that?
Don't diss the cop stick.
It's fantastic.
I can't believe it.
So go on, so
she
what-
even bothered to review it, to be honest, but 5 stars a Scotsman. She must be right.
So what happened with the dog?
So we were filming that thing, and a dog came past. I can't remember why, but it was it was right in context for me to swear at the dog.
Right.
So I did.
Yeah.
I told it to do one in fruity language, and it reacted in a fairly human way.
Oh, really?
It sort of raised its eyebrows and looked a bit hurt, in my mind, and ran off. And then its owner came round the corner, and it's not right for me to suggest that someone's got a drinking problem. He may not have. He may be a straight up bloke. Mate. But he looked really red in the face. So some of that will have been anger. Some of it may have been drink.
It's not all suntan.
No. But he, while we were being interviewed, then proceeded to repeatedly shout.
Oh, really?
That he wanted to kick me in the ball.
Oh, really?
Wait, in the ball.
All right, just the one.
Singular.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I think would be one of the more accurate kicks
Maybe he had
in
tiny
brawling
feet.
history.
He had
Maybe.
tiny feet, and that's why he was so angry.
Maybe winkle pickers.
Yeah.
It would be that thing.
Oh, yeah,
If
that'd be great.
Yeah, he says like a really weird, again, a great little wrestler. What's his special move? Right one.
Yeah.
Kick you in the ball, which one don't you want?
Yeah, exactly. Fantastic.
Which ball would you lose if you had to lose one?
That's
Left.
That's a question you don't hear
Left.
often enough, and a question you don't hear answered that quickly. Left.
Yeah.
Why's that?
The right's divine.
To err is human, my right testicle is divine. We're taking it on a notch.
Lovely stuff.
Which testicle are you losing?
Well, I
I'll
only
be
got one.
honest, you're
I only got
losing
one
both
left.
after this show. You've had a nightmare this morning. I'm afraid I'm taking both away from you.
That seems fair.
I'll freeze them now in case you ever want them back.
Oh, okay.
What's this?
Oh, this is what we have to do at the end.
Oh,
We're not supposed to pick up on this note that says Sell Podcast. Also, Phil Dupertus, also from Edinburgh, live from Boob. Oh no, that's a number 3. Look like a boob.
look like a bum to me.
After the Music Week
Really?
next.
There we
I
are.
think that's our single. That's like in a nightclub when they turn the lights on. That's kind of like saying, okie dokie,
Right, home time now.
time you did one.
Right, well, that's it then, I guess. We should play a tune.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a fun show.
Yeah, it's ended slightly.
Yeah. I feel like you should have been here for longer, Greg. but-
Yeah, so do I.
Should have that fight.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
have that fight.
Well, let's
Well,
have a fight. Yeah.
let's
have a quick arm
put the
wrestle.
music on, let's
To
kick
end
it off.
Let's
Can't-
strip off and have a fight. While
Why don't
we
I arm wrestle
listen
both
to-
of you at once?
Oh, okay, yeah.
All right then.
I'm not being arrogant.
We haven't got a webcam, but we'll film it for the website while you listen to "Turn on Me" by the Shins.
Right, let's do that.
Six Music.